validation rule will be having the name and then description. Validate the number is okay. Now to check that there are some conditions. See, if the value is not there, it means it is a blank. If value is there, it is not a blank, right? So for that,
Sir, voice is breaking.
it would be for you. Just this is blank of what is the field? We need a field called account number, right? So what formula this error condition will return? It should return always true. Means if this value is blank, then it returns true. When this is true, then error message will be displayed, whatever the error message you need it. Okay, account number required. Okay. This is the error message. It will display when you are creating or editing an account record and it doesn't have the account. Okay. Now the validation message can be displayed at the top of the page or at the field level. Okay. Let me show how it looks like. So before clicking save, we just try to check the syntax. If you have any doubts or if you have any form errors, it will come. Okay. Now try to save it. See, this error message is displayed at the top of the page. Account number is required. Okay. So if you want to display at the field level, you can select the page error location as a field and which field, account number field, set. Okay, now here we try to save the record. Say this validation message will be displayed at the field level. Okay, that is called validation rule. On this validation rule, we have a lot of conditions. Okay, now we have given this account number is required, right? But now what I need is account number is required when the account type is prospect. Okay, now account number is required when the type is prospect. Here there is a condition. When the type is prospect, then I need to check this account number is there or not. Okay, so here means the condition is type should be prospect. Okay, and okay, condition, right? And account number equals to, then we have to throw the error message, right? So for that, how can we validate it? Let's go to the validation. Let's select there. So here there is and or conditions, right? Let's say and condition. See, type is prospect and account number equals to this. This is how we have to do it, right? So type. So type is a pick list, right? Type is a pick list. For validating the type field, we have a form called is big val. Okay, is big val. Then type, just select the field value, type, and what should be the value here? Prospect. First value will be the field name, second value will be the pick list value. So then and condition, right, is and will be considered as this one of type prospect And if the account number is blank, then throw the error message. Just see the syntax. If there is any errors, no errors found. Now save it. Just type, just try to save this. It won't throw the error because type is not prospect. Right? Now, when you edit and see the type is prospect, save it. Close the error. Right? So this is how validation rule will work. Is big value. Just note down one by one. So what is blank? Same is blank as a formula. Same is big value. Okay. So is big value is just whether that big list value is a given value or not. Okay, that to verify that you can use is big value. Is blank means whether the field is having the value or blank. To check that you can use is blank. Now let me check how to use and condition. See here you guys are giving the and, right? This is giving and. So instead of that there is one formula called and. Okay, so this one is one condition, this is another condition. If these two conditions are there, right? If these two conditions are there, then we can use in a different way. That's called and. Okay, just insert. See, and means you know that might be in SSC you might have studied that logical operators and or, right? And means all conditions in that one should be true. Then it will be executed. Or means any one condition is true, then it will be the true, right? So here, what I'm trying to do is, and this is one logic, right? This is one logic, and this is another logic, right? Use this. This like this, how many conditions you can give? Any number of conditions you can use this. This we can convert like this. And if this condition should be true and this condition also should be true, then it returns true. Then you have to throw the error message. Just save it. Yes, try to save. Okay, this is how it works. Another thing, any questions on this? And we have seen both one or what is a R? Okay, so now if type is prospect or type is other also. Okay, I need to display the same validation when a type is prospect or type is other. Okay, then there is one condition called or. Okay, this or, how can we use the same way inside the or of, let me show here, set. Okay, this is or means logic 1, logic 2, logic n, whatever the logic is. Now our logic is if pick list value is the type is prospect or type is, we can remove the other conditions. Okay, type is other. Okay, in this case, see, this is different way, but here we need validation, right? Whether it this value or this value. So remove this, replace this one. This is a bit complicated learning. Okay, so and this will be one condition, this will be another condition. Okay, just check the syntax, no errors, fine, save it. Now let's say till now we were verifying for prospect. Let's see other. account number is not there, throw the error. Okay, let's say go for prospect, throw the error. Okay, this is how R works. Okay, any questions on this? Questions? Fine. So then we have contains. Okay, see, there are different functions: date time functions, logical functions, math functions, test functions, advanced functions. Test functions means if you want to check with the text data type, then you can go for the text functions. Okay, all these text, trim, upper, whatever it is. In all of them, what we use is mostly contains you can use, then includes we can use, is big val we use to do this, and then text value. These only will use. Others you have to know that to check this. Advanced, so he is changed, rejects this one. Then logicals, these are and, or, if, something like this. Okay. So I'll explain one by one later. So for now, just try these things. Okay, is big value. So this one, and try to just go through all the functions. That's why I'm leaving early. Okay, all the functions. Just try to learn what is ABS. If you see these, if you select this function, or let's say if you select this function, automatically it says that returns the absolute value of a number with its sign. Just when you click on help on this function, it opens here. Okay, then add means. What is this add means? How it works? What is and? What is begins? Okay, what is blank value? What is case? Just go through function by function and try to learn and try to write down on your notebooks. Okay, this will help you to understand well on tomorrow's class. That's why I'm leaving you early. Because if you at least if you study something, then you can try to get some information on this. Okay, so tomorrow I'll explain all these validations. Okay, so once we complete all these functions, then on the object definition page, let's go to any one of the custom object. See this? You have now custom objects, standard objects, you have custom fields, standard fields, you have seen fields and relationships, you have seen lookup relationship, master detail relationship, roll up summary fields are all done, validation rules will be done. So page layouts we have already seen. Okay, then search layouts we have seen. So buttons and links we'll see later. Record types we have created, right? So standard fields, related lookup filters also we have created, right? Validating rules we are done. Triggers will come in the development part. Those are the too much tricky part. Okay, and field sets will come in the development. Compact layouts is not much required. Search layouts we have seen. Okay, record types we have seen. So object limits, make sure you have knowledge. See this. Any to be selected. Okay. So per object, how many validation rules can be there? Only 100, right? Make sure all the limitations you are remembering. Okay, so this is for today's class and we'll meet on tomorrow. And so tomorrow all these things will be done. Next we will start for automation process and others from Monday. On Saturday we will be having interviews. I'll ask the questions, note down all those questions, whoever not able to answer, plan them. If you neglect, they will be done. Okay.